Yes, I think we needed this result. Wasn't a great performance. Of course, big credit to Leeds because it's a team that's full of confidence. Very, very strong team. They are doing fantastic, on the championship. I think them and of course later they are on the top on the table. And of course, it was tough for us, even when you concede after a few minutes. But I think the character that we show after this situation, I think it's a thing to learn from the team, and of course on the end so happy because I think we avoid the extra time and we score on the end and we are on the quarterfinal. I think was our objective because always tough when you lose a final Sunday in extra time and then it's 72 hours or less to time to recover. I think always difficult, but I think today was the effort was massive again, and to say thank you to the player because I think they made a fantastic effort.
It was another positive contribution from Conor Gallagher. Did he show again, and has he shown a lot recently just how important he is to this club, to your team?
No, of course. That he's an important player, and that is no doubt, And we were talking from the beginning of the season that the contribution always is fantastic for the team. So happy for him. I said, okay, you are become top scorer. Be careful, no score too much goal. But I think is yes, the effort is there and the quality is there.
Jacob.
Mauricio, the team showed something about their character tonight. Obviously extra time on Saturday, on Sunday, their personality was questioned after extra time, and tonight they've won it in the last minute.
Who questioned?
A lot of people question their mentality.
The mentality in the extra time.
The Gary Neville thing, the bottle jobs.
Yes, it's like Gary, my friend, what you did because his opinion now is like always is a run and a run and a run. Come on, that was yes, of course I cannot be agree about that. With all my love to Gary, I think it's not fair to put this, use this type of word in a team that is so brave and in a club that is always show that fight for big things. Yes, what we can do now only with this type of performance show that we are brave, that we can win games, and of course, nothing to say. It's only to keep moving. It's not important for the team. It's not important for us because we know how we are and who we are and how we behave and in the way that we behave and why we lose the game again Liverpool. It's nothing to do with this. It's because all different things that you need to accept all the opinion. But that is not for us a thing to talk. We know that we are brave, that we are working really hard, and look, if people want to be a run of this comment, for us it's not important comment. It's only I say sorry, you were wrong, but look, nothing to say. It's respect his opinion and that's it, and move on.
Okay, we can do two more, and that's it for this evening. Neil?
In contrast to what Gary Neville said, I would argue that in the Aston Villa replay and in the Manchester City games, that Gusto, Disasi, Colwell, Caicedo, Fernandes and Jackson all had their best game of the season, which would suggest improvement. So I think Gary Neville should be called out for talking bollocks when he talks bollocks much more often. But in that area of discussion, the fact is that there are too many players, it seems, of the same age needing development, and if they don't play, they don't develop. And I felt sorry tonight for Mudryk and Madueke because they're not match sassy, they're not match fit, they're not match prepared. Have you got too many players of the same age and the same need for development, and you just can't do it with everyone?
Yes, we need time. I think we need time, and we need, it's a good question, because yes, they are young and they need to play if they want to evolve and be ready to play. But it's true that in the same competition we need to compete and win games, and then it's the competition in the training ground with another player. We have, Cole Palmer, we have Raheem Sterling, we have Nkunku that now is injured, but we had Brocha, we had Nico Jackson. I think it's not a place for to play with 6, 7 offensive player because you need to provide the good balance. Yeah, but that is a good point. Good point. Fair enough. Yes, we need to, of course, to work always for the future to try, to provide the balance, to the squad, and see if this young player can be all together, or maybe to have different profile of player on the squad.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.